Assalamu alaikum everyone. So this shouldn't become a surprise that we've talked about Bitcoin, in the past as well. In a lot of videos, I've been telling you that for me, it started with a cycle like this, and it went down. And this is just the opposite of what you had here. That was the start of the bear. This may be the start of the bulls, and I've been telling you that I will bring the bulls back. I was feeding the bulls. And you thought I was joking, but I wasn't joking. But you can see that slowly and surely I am bringing them back. Now in 2023, I'm not going to hype it so much, but let this year go away and I'm going to hype the bulls a lot. Okay, so if you're new, do follow this channel if you're listening right now. And if you're interested to join my own private as well, we have 6 to 7 more days to close. So message me if you want to be a part of it. So Bitcoin, for the very, very, very first time, has broken above. In some few videos as well, I've told you about Chainlink. And when Chainlink breaks, that's one of the biggest signs that the bull run may start. Okay, but I'm still not surprised. I'm not surprised Bitcoin went to 34,000. We know how Bitcoin is good of a project. It's known all over the world. Right now, people do not believe this. And I've talked about a disbelief section. Actually, I think in the next coming days, I'm going to talk about the history that I've talked about Bitcoin and some of the videos where I was preparing you that, hey, Bitcoin to me looks perfectly good. Yes, there is an instance where we talked about a 20,000 possibility. That's where the CME gap really is. And for a second with this drop down and this drop down, we thought we were going to have this double top and go down. But I told you that we are still having this as your resistance, break above, retest, hold a support, come down, and you're holding a support. So as long as you are never going to lose 24K, okay, I told you that it's still possible that we're holding it. Another thing is if we lost that 24K, this double top really took you down all the way to $19,000, which never really happened. And I told you, if you're not going to break below the neckline, there is no going down. Instead, what you did is the following. You had one touch, move up, one touch, move up, one touch, move up. And this is your resistance, and you've broken that resistance. Now let's look at the volume, because breakouts need volume. Now, I'm going to zoom in there. Now, the volume is not so exceptional, okay? The volume is a little bit wrong here. The breakout is good, the candles are good, but the volume is not really that good, because if you look at the volume, it hasn't really breakout. Now, if I do zoom out and I show you the history here, this is the kind of volume we need right there. So there is no volume even though the breakout is there, which is a little bit shady to me. And there are room opened up for a fake out to the downside, unfortunately. But sometimes volume doesn't really play the whole importance. It's not really important that, hey, you don't really have too much of volume. Volume can come back later when you retest here, and buyers may still come back here and they push it with a huge volume. That's something you can expect. Now, one more thing that I want to talk about is that for me now personally, Bitcoin looks to come down here. Okay, this is really overpumped on the daily. This is really, really overbought as well. And RSI is showing that this is the last time you dump to the downside. This is the very same level. You have to be careful for another drop to the downside. Now we may see correction, and which is healthy because Bitcoin is in an uptrend. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? That's the potential healthy movement that you want to see. So there is no issues coming down here. This is totally okay. So come down and retest 32K, because in 1.5 years, ever since May 2022, you haven't touched Bitcoin at $34,000. This is for the first time after 1.5 years, you went to $34,000. Very big, amazing work right there by Bitcoin and by me as well. I may be Satoshi, who knows? But I've been telling you and I've been giving you some very good news over the past 2-3 months that this is going to be good. Now, thing is, here's the thing. And are you ready to listen to the next thing? Okay. So let's have, oh my goodness. Okay, here's the surprise. Okay. This is a whole pattern. Now you may say, probably some rounded bottom going on here. You can even say some ascending triangle. It's totally a bottoming reversal chart pattern. Okay, this is a whole chart that has been forming up for 1.5 years. Okay, and it takes you, if the retest gets successful, put a tick there, then this is your next technical target, drum roll, and boom, right over there, I may be interested to take Bitcoin to $47,000. Now, as long as I don't do a fake out, you are good to meet this target up there. And that's it. I'm going to see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.